Well, hello, and welcome back to the tower. So obviously it is another week and more disco runs, and we've made more progress. I'm sure a lot of you are curious what I've been doing with the discos, so we'll get into that. It has been quite the grind, to say the least. Very, very grindy, but that is the nature of the game. But first, let's look at the little ones. So, as you know, I spent a lot of gems on modules, and the sad realization is, I don't think I'm going to have enough gem income to actually go and get the relics. At least not all the relics like I want to do. This does put me in the difficult decision of picking and choosing relics, which nobody wants to be put into. Either way, we can see that getting G-Comp has been really positive, which shouldn't really be a surprise. That's why I wanted it. Huh? Did they change the stats? Oh, no, okay. This is the wrong one. This is last week's. I'm sitting there going like, these numbers don't look right. Okay, that's better. So 1.21 trillion, 1.35 trillion, 1.32 trillion, and 1.66 trillion. So we can clearly see that everybody's a trillionaire now, and that the people who didn't have G-Comp have got a huge benefit from having G-Comp. And I think only one of them was able to get Mythic Plus G-Comp. And I think that's Tower 4. Yeah, Tower 4. And I think that Tower 4 is going to end up extending his lead even further, because Tower 4 has now passed Tower 5. They were pretty neck and neck there for a while. And I have a feeling that Tower 4 is going to use that G-Comp to go even further beyond. Regardless, let's talk about Big Tower. He's right here. He's being big. I tried farming tier 19. It did not go well, as you can see. That went really poor. But that's okay. We tried it. Apparently, it also crashed the game, so that was a nice surprise. The game crashing. We can go ahead and join the tournament. You know, those numbers are so bad, it makes me wonder, like, did I mess something up with my spec? So yeah, we cleaned out the event. Now I've got my farm bot. I got my guardian. Farm spec, farm cards. Those are my farm modules. No, so I'm just that bad. And of course, we are doing research. You're probably wondering about some of my selections here. Well, I finished wall health. I looked at wall fortification. This lab's another one that I can kind of finish pretty quickly. I'm basically trying to look at labs, see what I can quickly finish, and finish. We're going to keep doing, of course, attack, utility, and ultimate weapons. But it's the same reason I'm doing max recovery is... I'm trying to get as many of these, like, I neglected doing this. And then we spent all those gems rushing labs. And then I was like, oh, I regret this now, because I should have gold boxed some extra labs. And so we have a couple candidates here. That is not a candidate. As much as I want that to be a candidate, with only 2 levels left, it's not a candidate. But wall fort was pretty quick. I think it's going to be about 10 days, which is pretty good to get a lab maxed. Obviously, when recovery package max, it's then going to be the recovery package amount. Thunderbot linger time is 1-2 that I just need to finish anyways. And then we're looking at missile diesel, and of course I am saving up for enemy level skip reduction, right? As soon as I get enough coins, I'll swap this in, work on this one, And just, you know, continue trying to grind these out. I'll probably swap out wall fortification. We need to recharge missile barrage. That one's actually really short. I just haven't done it yet. I want to get some of these other shorter ones. These other ones that aren't as short. I think missile despawn time is probably one of the next ones. So, like, there's like a handful I'm just trying to clean up here. Just so that it gives me better returns on rushing labs. Because I have a feeling we're going to be rushing more labs in the future. Maybe more than a feeling. But those are just some, if you're wondering, like, why is he doing wall fortification? It's not because of anything other than, I know this lab is almost done, let me finish it. It's actually super close to being done. It was, like I said, the same thing only wall health is actually done now. You can see that we knocked that out very quickly. It took like a day. Which is actually faster than what Recovery Package Max is doing. So another gold box for me. How many do I have? Okay, we're slowly moving this up. So that's really the goal here, because there is a reality where I start rushing like utility or, you know, attack or ultimate weapons. Which does bring us right into disco. So, as you can see, tiers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 have all been completed. So I was able to complete all those tiers finally. Obviously, next up is tier 16. We will give that one a try after the tournament. If we clear tier 16, and what I've been doing is I think it's easier to get the attack done first and then do the ultimate weapon. That's at least what I started doing, because on tier 14, I just didn't have enough for the ultimate weapon. And of course I was in my farm spec, blah, 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 right? So you can say, well, were you really giving it your best? No, I was just trying to see what I could get done with my farm spec, because unfortunately changing specs in this game is just not an easy endeavor, okay? And so I was at tier 14 doing that. And it's where I crashed out. And then I said, okay, well, I know getting up to tier 13 is basically free. So that's what we did. And then I switched into a more serious spec for 14 and 15. And then 16. And of course, what we do have now is we have a flame bot. So I can make a fully stacked flame bot and stack it with bot for the super damage reduction. Because that's allegedly what it does. So that's what I was kind of hoping with there. Let me go back to farm spec before I forget. Thank God they fixed this. And then, of course, there's my Guardian. Oh, wait, did I have medals? One of the things I'm 100% not used to doing is spending medals. Oh, no, I don't have medals. Okay. And it's just because, you know, the nature of things. So we don't have any medals to spend. So we're just going to be hanging out. Oh, the event is what time it is. Oh yeah, you know, that's always the event I'm playing. What time is it? Followed by my other favorite event is where am I? I guess this really is a game for old people. So anyways, that's what I've been doing, and obviously can't farm tier 19 from these results. Pretty bad. You can see my disco runs here. Yeah, I did run over some of them. Sometimes it's just like the end is like not convenient at all. And I'm like, I need to do something. I'm going to have to just go do something. And I come back late. It's like, whatever. You know, game. This was about 5Q an hour. Big Q. So that's about where we were at farming. The event's almost done. We'll get a new one soon. So that's nice. And, the one thing I do need to do is I'll just spend this on fetch. I don't know that I'm supposed to be spending on fetch, but that's what we're doing, so we're fetching it all up. Of course, I'm in the FAQ. And there's a special little calculator for fetch. Let's see if it remembers where we left off. No, it does not remember, but that's okay. We can remind it. 29% fine chance. And 6 is double find. So it wants cooldown, double find, cooldown, fine chance. And we're out. That's fine. How are we doing, by the way, with this? Okay, obviously it's a new day. We haven't done anything. Okay, sure. Yeah, tier 19 farming, like, crashed the game for me, too, which was, oh, that was very helpful. I'm like, oh, nice. The game crashed. Very helpful. There's the vault. I'm actually, saving up at this point again. We got some good upgrades. I have been enhancing myself, but like I said, I was actually saving that. Because I'm saving this for the research, so we're not going to be enhancing ourselves today. And it's the same thing with the tournament, so we won't really be enhancing ourselves. I did go through and enhance myself in the tournament earlier, which is we got... That's farm. Which is I got this to that. I did get rend up 3x because why not? It was like 3Q. It's like, okay, fine. And we got damage, some extra damage per meter. I probably need to get more attack speed at this point. And maybe, I think, some bigger orbs, because we could probably get that bigger. But again, we don't want to spend this. We're saving this up for the research. And, yeah. And of course, we did max skips out, which to me is a big thing. This is a big milestone. Because now having max skips out, I can focus all my coins on other things. That was what the goal was, so now I'll have the best skips, and I can also get other things. So not too much exciting stuff there. And then modules had not have anything happen, and we're right back here to where we're just finishing stuff up. So that's basically Big Tower in a nutshell. Again, kind of simple, just doing the disco runs. I've had some people ask, like, have you been doing them? And the answer is yeah. Kind of have to do them. You don't really have too much of a choice in discoing. Now, Little Tower story is a little bit different. So he does have 122 to 120 something trillion. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we can look at the tournament odds now. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. It's too early to tell. We have at least 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21... 21 potential. I thought that was Tech Tree Games. 21 potential candidates right now, so we'll come back to that. So, for Tower 2... It's, let's just get him in the tournament, too. Now, of course, he's saving up for his third Spotlight Beam, so he will be saving up for that. And, of course, we do need to kind of finish these up with Energy Net and Energy Shield and, Nuke. We'll probably do Nuke together. I like doing Nuke. Gale didn't like to. Well, Gale doesn't have a phone anymore. So we'll probably do that. And of course, we'll work on Summon here. 2 more seconds off Summon, that's nice. I do like how I don't have to really look things up for the Little Tower as much. What is our medals at? Oh, we can actually spend, we actually can spend medals. Wow, we can spend medals. Wow. Alright. We at least spend some medals. Okay, we have range of, range is at 500. Bonus is at 420. Cooldown, oh, okay, we're kind of down here a little bit. Cooldown is at 140. No, 180. Bonus, oh, okay, the next thing I get is, I get the bonus. Oh, it's saying I should get 2 ticks of bonus. How did I get out of whack here? I guess I got out of whack here, because it's telling me I can grab bonus, and I should grab Bonus and range. I got too much cooldown. Oh, I probably did some cooldown and duration. That's fine. We can basically grab a tick of bonus, and that's really it. We're saving up next for another tick of range. So, but the good thing is, Golden Bot is becoming a little bit more and more functional for Little Tower. And so that's nice to see. So again, we'll have to clean these up. These are important missions to finish. We did the Guardian already. And here we are with enhancing ourselves. Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been focusing on enhancing my cells and my coins. A lot of that is so that I can recover from what we were doing, what ended up happening with cells. Oh, I can get those now. Oh, that's interesting. Wasn't planning on this. Ooh. Now we got some enemy level skip. A lot of that's been, I've been trying to enhance myself with getting extra cells and getting extra coin bonus to kind of recharge this, right? I was going to try and get more of this so that I could start forexing a second lab, which is really going to be coins per kill, right? Because I really want to get lab speed done and coins per kill done. Getting those 2 labs done would be a lot for Little Tower. It would mean a lot to him. Just because then it frees up 2 slots, and I know the joke is, oh, you finish lab speed, it's time for Shatter Shards to rot in that slot. And honestly, that would be fine. That would be fine, because I would still get coins per kill done, and I could move something else in that slot. Again, we're almost done with Golden Bot cooldown, which is another nice thing once we get this done. Obviously, finishing Golden Bot cooldown. That just parlays immediately into finishing, or not finishing, but starting on Golden Bot duration, which is one of those things with my additional coins. Now it becomes a lot more, and this is sort of why I did it this way, is now that my coin income has gone up, it has become a lot more reasonable for me to say, oh, maybe I can do duration longer. You know, obviously duration is pretty much, outside of coins per kill, the last econ research I need to finish. So there's that. And of course, daily mission shards is also almost done. It only goes to 50. And reroll shards does go to 100, so we will be doing that one for a while. But it is, while it is a long research, it's not that long of a research. You know, we will be able to believe that there's an end coming. So I forget what. Oh, that's, yeah, we kind of parlayed into that. I have done only a little bit with damage, and I did get regen up to 1.5x. That was my only thing I've done here, you know, so far. Again, mostly because I've just been focusing on the other side of the house. And at some point, I do need to get another 100 of health, but it's a little expensive still. And I think I need to get another 100 of wall health, but wall health, okay, wall health is actually tremendously expensive right now. And of course, there's skips. At some point, I will continue to enhance my skips and get both of those up, because that's only 240 trillion each. It's a little pricey for right now, but it is on the radar, because you can see 1.6, oh, I should have done this. 1.65 quadrillion and 1.65s. Well, that's something. I have 1,000,000 times as many coins as on Big Tower as I do Little Tower. So that's something in the future we're going to do. And of course, we are working on our 3rd beam of Spotlight. We're getting closer. I didn't expect it to be 1.65s and 1.65Q. That's kind of surprising. But anyways, so that's kind of what we're looking at here. And if you're wondering too why I haven't redone the Echo here, it's sort of for the same reason. Because I haven't actually improved my tower survivability very much. Because I haven't done that, and again, it could be just a difference in perks, but also I want to have more coins, right? Not more coins, more coins too. But also more cells, because you don't really get as much well, I guess cells don't really matter too much. Regardless, I haven't done any disco runs because I've been trying to get situated. But we are kind of moving towards... I think I was going to try again if I got like another 5 on regen, which is within the realm of reason, to get it to 155. And then I was going to try it again. But we got a couple things I want to get done first. And yeah, so we did finally get Mythic Plus Galaxy Compressor. I probably should re-roll this. I guess we could re-roll it now. Points per kill, package chance, attack skip. Those are like the 3 things I need. And I actually do at least have more rerolls. Okay, we take the attack skip. Take the package chance. Come on, please, please. They're going down now, please. Alright, this is, hold on. We're gonna take the new one. Come back in and re-roll effects. And we'll even take legendary, because legendary is what I had, right? Just in case I run out. Okay, we got the coins per kill. We'll take the new one. We'll re-roll. And now we can really let it roll. So yeah, now that I actually have some re-roll shards, that's actually a possibility. Oh, there we go. We got it this time. And I will take the free 2% utility upgrade for now. I don't really want to re-roll that last slot. Yeah, we got the defense percent, the wall health, the regen here over there on orbital. And I really didn't know what to re-roll here, because I'm kind of dependent on the black hole size, so that's kind of why I left it alone. But we'll probably do that one after the tournament. Okay, let's see. Emergent. I am also getting to the point where I have to be kind of careful how I merge. Because, for example, we are 4, we need 2 legendary for this. This is for that, and we have Demi-Core, which needs 2 epic, 2... Oh, wait, no, we have... So we just need 2 epic, 2 legendary for Dim-Core. Everything is... for Dim-Core at this point, and then we're done here. So I have to kind of be careful, because Little Tower is at least approaching having enough fodder for modules to be finished, right? So that's a nice thing, too. So, for example, for this one, it's just 4 legendary plus, and then we're done with cannons. For this one, it's the same thing. We need 4, like, we're halfway there. And then for the generator, it's we need 3, or excuse me, 5 more legendary plus. So the good news is, at least for Little Tower, we are actually closing in to where modules can just be destroyed, which that'll be nice. The good news, I mean, the good, and I'm going to use good pretty loosely here. The fact that we can't shatter Epic Plus and Legendary Plus means I can just leave these floating in here, and it's not a problem. I also don't know what I want to do with my gems. There is an argument to spend more on this banner. I was wondering if, since I had some extra, if I was going to go ahead and get these really expensive relics, but the unfortunate problem is that, like, I sort of want the crit factor, because that actually is good. But the question is, when will crit factor be good for Little Tower? Will it be in less than a year? And the answer I always come back to is, probably not. So I have this huge dilemma when it comes to these purchases, and I just guess I'm not going to do them. And it's kind of disappointing that they have made a catch-up system that is so expensive, I'm not using it to catch up. Because if these were half the price, I'd be like, okay, that's I could see, like, okay, we'll go ahead and buy them. Yeah, it's going to put a dent into things, but we'll at least catch up, right? And obviously, the reason I hesitate so much is because, okay, let's go say that there's another year, right? There's another year of modules before these start looping around again. Which I think it's actually going to be more than a year, which is part of why I am so hesitant on skipping them. Because the thing is, we get 4 a week, so we will have 208 per year in this catch-up shop. Okay? At 208 per year in the catch-up shop, we're also generating another 108 per year. Now, at least in Little Tower's case, that 104, not 108. That 104 that's generated during the year, at least in Little Tower's case, it's not a big deal because he should at least get 52 of them, right? So that puts another 50, but that's still, that 104 goes into the queue, right? And so with a pick 4 type situation, and again, I don't know, right now there's like 240 relics in the game. I don't know how many are actually event relics. There might be less than 200 right now. But I'm just kind of rounding up, right? Because kind of makes the math a little bit easier. Hopefully, there's actually currently less than 200 in the catch-up store, which should actually be a good thing. Anyways, that's going to be kind of the catch-up dynamic we're going to run into, right? We're going to run into the problem. It's not really a problem, but when are they going to repeat? Let's say it's a year. Let's say it's a year because more modules enter the pool and all this stuff. More modules keep getting generated and going into the pool, and it's a year before we see these again. Now, fortunately, these specific ones I don't think will be missing too much. Like, I don't think this is going to be a big miss. But that's a long time, right? That's a long time to wait. There's going to be another 52 modules, because half of them would go into the queue for Little Tower, so there'd be another 52 Little Tower would have to absorb. So there would be a lot of things going on. I don't really like having to make decisions like this because I feel like the point of a catch-up system is that the catch-up system should make you want to get the catch-up item no matter what. I've heard some people think, oh, it's interesting because we're making different choices and stuff like that about what to do with our build. I would agree with that. I would 100% agree with that if other players who just happen... Like, what is the skill you use to acquire these? Oh, you were just playing when the event came out? That was the skill you used? Oh, so I'm just punished for being late? And again, I wouldn't mind... I honestly, if these were about half the cost, I'd be like, okay, that's sort of fair. You're sacrificing, like, half of your gems per the week. And I know I'm going to see the comments of, well, this is duh, they're expensive so that they drive off FOMO and make money. But again, like, my whole point is, like, they just make new players like, okay, well, I just don't engage with this system, And I feel like that is... I just feel like that's bad for the game, right? You make a system that's so expensive for new players that they're supposed to ignore it, and it's a catch-up system. Okay, let's not pretend that any of these so far have been premium relics. And I really don't think even premium relics need to be that expensive. Because the thing is, there's always new premium relics, right? There's always new premium relics. So it's not like that you're gonna suddenly get all the premium relics, you know. It's not gonna happen that way. So I don't know, I just wanted to express my disappointment in that, in what, in my opinion, could be a very fun and engaging catch-up system, has been made lesser by the cost that makes it kind of so prohibited. You'd only be like, oh, this is a lab speed increase, I'm gonna for sure buy that one. Or, oh, this is a coin bonus, I'm gonna for sure buy that one. Or, oh, this is a regen or bot range, I'm gonna get those. Or orb speed, right? Those are the ones we're gonna buy. We're not gonna buy the other ones. So anyways, that's a thing. It's just sad. It makes the game, in my opinion, be less than it is. Now, I have had some people ask me about what I've been doing with Disco for Little Tower, and as you can see, he cleared everything up to tier 8. I did tier 9. I did not try tier 10 because I didn't finish tier 9. Oh, I guess I didn't realize how close we were with tier 9. Again, I haven't really felt like I've improved my defensive capabilities very much. And because I haven't explicitly improved my defensive... Now, I did try doing a defense run. I guess I did just one defense run. And then I realized, well, extra health's really not going to help me achieve any of my goals. So I just stopped. But, like I was saying, like, this extra, you know, this is really close. I might have to give this another try. But, yeah, I mean, if I do max out tier 9, and again, I just don't anticipate doing it, we would then be moving on, and we would do, you know, tier 10. But, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. And of course, don't forget, creator code Zaerdin. I'm going to show you how to do it. Zaerdin. Confirm. And we'll do it again. Because that one I need to do on both now. Zaerdin. Confirm. And if you choose to support me, thank you so much. If you choose to support somebody else, well, thank you for watching. And if you choose to support no one, well, thank you for rejecting capitalism. And as always, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day and happy farming. I will see you next tournament.